Israel's Air Force struck Houthi targets in Yemen over the last 24 hours after attempts by the Houthis to rebuild their terror infrastructure. Meanwhile, in the Gaza Strip, the IDF has begun ground action in Deir el-Balach, and local reports say that ground forces were seen in the city one day after the Arabic IDF spokesperson's evacuation notice and after operational preparations and strikes took place in that place. And meanwhile, despite significant Israeli concessions in the negotiations amidst ending this war and releasing the hostages, Hamas has not yet replied to the offer. And the IDF is preparing for negotiation failure. The plan, if that happens, is to hold territory, set up buffer zones, and reduce friction to cut risk to the Israeli troops. And in the northern arena, it appears that a rift has opened between the United States President Donald Trump and Syrian interim President Abu Muhammad al-Julani after the Druze massacre in Saweda. And further afield, for the first time since this war ended, Iran carried out a military test. The Tasnim news portal reported the launch of a suborbital vehicle from the Qased satellite. The test was said to be successful and meant to evaluate the country's new technology. Welcome to Boots on the Ground. I'm your host, Yair Pinto, bringing you all that you need to know about what's happening in Israel. And guys, speaking of what's happening in Israel, Operation Long Braid has begun as the IDF struck the Houthi-controlled Hodeidah port in Yemen 2 weeks after Operation Black Flag and the bombing of the ship Galaxy Leader. Targets that were hit included engineering equipment, fuel tanks, and vessels that the militia tried to restore after earlier strikes. Even after the previous operation, the Houthis kept firing ballistic missiles and UAVs at Israel, and it remains to be seen if they'll continue to do so after this latest operation. And at the same time, Hamas